Hi Gemini, welcome to my channel. This is a new channel, so please check out this full moon reading. We just had a full moon in Aries. So hopefully you had a great full moon and are feeling that energy. I know I was kind of a wreck yesterday personally. And there's a fly hanging out in here. But anyway, we're going to do this full moon reading. It's going to be a 7-card spread. We're going to go through the cards and then I'll clarify them and then we'll close out with an oracle. Like I said, this is a new channel, so please check out my previous readings. I did Gemini, general message, and a love reading, and then I have some collective readings as well. So please check it out and support my channel. All right, Spirit, let's get into this reading. Let's get into this reading for Gemini. What is the full moon message for Gemini? What is the full moon message? What does Gemini need to hear for this full moon? What does Gemini need to hear? Ooh. Okay, Gemini. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords. So definitely air energy here. There could be a stalemate here. There could be something hidden or not moving at this time with this Two of Swords. Okay. Lots of 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 out of 7 cards are major arcana. So Gemini, this is a important message or an important time for you, because major arcana are cards that we can't change those things. They're just part of what happens in our journey. So what you should be releasing this full moon, things you should let go of, is the moon. So this could be releasing secrets. It could be releasing things that have been hidden. It could be releasing emotions. It's going to be different for everyone, and we're going to, like I said, clarify this. In the position of what you should be holding close or retaining, we have the Judgment card. And so the Judgment card is about retaining, well, in the retaining position, holding on to what calls to us, what calls to your spirit. And so this full moon is asking you to hold close those things that really call to your spirit and fulfill you. In the position of things to come in your life, what you should be open to receiving, we have the Nine of Cups. And this is about abundance. This is a beautiful card about fulfillment, independence, self-love. So there could be some opportunities coming in for you to create more abundance for yourself. Okay, in the position of what's surrounding you and how the world is affecting you, we have the High Priestess. The world and your surroundings may be affecting you in ways of hiding and secretive things. That's definitely something common with the moon. You could feel like you can't be real or yourself or honest with someone, or that you need to be. But your surroundings are kind of seem to be like I hear like a duality. There could be a lot of contrast or, you know, kind of dark and light here. In the position of what you should be giving during this time to others, we have the Empress. Another beautiful card of abundance and being grounded, being successful, being just, it's really a beautiful earth energy. This could be, the Empress is indicative of growing something new. It is a card of pregnancy as well. Definitely not telling you to give someone a baby. Some of you may be wanting that. In the position of something that will be beginning soon, we have the Five of Swords. And so something is coming in that is conflicted on a mental level. You could be uncertain of where you want to give your energy. You could be, this could be saying that you're potentially in ego too much, which happens to us sometimes, being in our ego. But we're going to clarify. There also could be a situation where you need to look out for yourself. And that could be part of this like hidden secretive. There's definitely that vibe to this reading, Gemini. With all of these cards. In the position of the lesson you should be learning now, we have the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands is about not giving up. It's about you know, all of the time and energy and blood, sweat, and tears you've like poured into something, all of this. And it's creating, right? It's creating all of this chaos and passion, and the Ten of Wands is about carrying burdens and needing to, you know, carrying burdens alone. Sometimes it's about asking for help. The Nine of Wands is right before the Ten of Wands. And this is, you know, you could be feeling burnt out. You could be injured. And this could be a lesson of asking for help, which was something that came out in the Cancer reading. Or this could be a lesson of don't give up. Keep working on what you're working on. You're almost to the end. Okay, so let's clarify these cards. All right, Gemini, let's talk about the moon. The moon is in the position of things you should let go of. Why is the moon here? Please clarify the moon. Please clarify the moon. Please clarify the moon. The moon is clarified by the Four of Cups, the Chariot, and the Seven of Wands. This is about the need to release uncertainty and move forward. And what was the quote? I don't remember the quotes very well, but it was like, not making a decision is a decision in itself. And that actually was what motivated me to make a huge decision in my life, was that quote. I was like, that's the quote, like that's the push I needed. And that's what this is reminding me of is, you know, you could also, again, be feeling very burnt out. Sorry, that's my dog doing something. You could be very burnt out after working on something for a very long time. There is a sense of like tiptoeing around. It's going to be very specific for some people, but that may be something that you feel like in your current situation. But it's time to get clear on what direction you're going, because I see you at a stalemate overall. This Two of Swords. Okay, let's clarify the Judgment card. The Judgment card is in what you should be holding close or retaining, 12:25 on the timer. Why is the Judgment here, Spirit? Please clarify. Why is the Judgment card here? One more card to clarify Judgment. Okay. The Judgment card is clarified by the Two of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. You may have had an epiphany about something recently, and you're being asked to hold on to that. Some of you, there's a sense of friends or family providing support or input. They're asking you to either retain that input or just ensure and retain your supports that you have, your community. It's also about retaining and holding on to balance and, again, making a solid decision, because when we make solid decisions, we can be more balanced about things and we're less in this like Two of Swords energy, and we're more in this Two of Pentacles energy. Okay, in the position of what you should be open to receiving, what's coming into your life, we have the Nine of Cups. Why is the Nine of Cups here for Gemini? Why is the Nine of Cups here? Oh, okay. The Nine of Cups is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, which is your energy, Gemini, the Five of Swords, and the Six of Wands. 5, 6, 7. So what's coming into your life is, I feel like once you invest in something, and that you will be successful. And for some of you, it may require you to face a fear of leaving a group or someone behind. That's not for all of you. But abundance is coming in. You just have to make a decision. The conflict and the, again, going back to ego, your ego could be getting in the way of this. Which could be part of the secretiveness and the hiding. This is asking you to come out, to fight for what you want, for this, for all of this. It could be about being, on your own, or you could be just a single person, or leaving a situation, or something like that. You could be, a woman that is, I'm going to be real. It's hard for us to take care of ourselves in this society. And granted, it's easier than it's ever been. But the world is so very different too. And it's hard for everyone. It's hard for everyone. It doesn't matter your gender. But being able to take care of yourself independently as a woman is still a major milestone in life, because we're in professions that don't bring in a lot of money, and that's a big part of it. So it's very complicated, but that's not what you're here for, Gemini. I could talk a lot about that, but let's keep going with your reading. 1829 on the timer. So the High Priestess is here, and how the world is affecting you and your surroundings. Why is the High Priestess here, Spirit? Why is the High Priestess here? Please clarify. The Page of Swords. The Strength card. And Justice. You could work in some sort of formal institution. You could be at odds with a value system or belief. This is also about staying balanced, because we have the Strength card, which is about, you know, diplomacy and restraint, and being strong. And we have Justice, which is the scales and very much about balance as well. The High Priestess, again, we talk about contrast, balance, making choices. And it seems your surroundings may be detaching you from your intuition, or there could be someone of higher, not higher, but there could be someone that you care about or that is in disagreement with you as well about some sort of philosophy. This could be about social justice for some of you. There could be some involvement with the justice system. Had the Hierophant been here with the Justice, I would be more certain with that. But I'm getting that you can't show your true self. I'm getting that you can't, you're like hidden. Here too, this is the Sword energy, and here her face is hidden. This lion is also hidden in this grass. Someone could be watching you. There could be something hidden around you that is impacting you that you're not aware of. I feel like my camera is blurry, but I don't know. Let me just get through this reading. Okay. Moving on to what you should be giving to others in this time. The Empress card. Why is the Empress card here, Spirit? Why is the Empress card here for Gemini? 22:43 on the timer. One more card to clarify the Empress. Thank you, Spirit. To clarifying the Empress, we have the Three of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Alchemy card, the Alchemist. This is an extra card in this deck, and it's about, you know, putting different things together to create. And so what this is asking you to share, that, you know, alchemy is very much aligned with the Empress. What you can give to others. One, I'm getting this like less is more with you. You could be, again, very grounded and mature. You could be a leader as well, or someone that's like takes initiative and very creative. I'm getting this because the Empress is about creating and developing. And so is alchemy. And so I'm getting that what you should be giving at this time is sharing that with others. You could be into like herbs and plants. If you are, you're going to love my oracle. But you could be into tinctures and potions or magic as well. And you know, Spirit is asking that you share this with the right people, of course, because there is, again, going back to this hidden energy, I feel like you can't be yourself. And so, you know, part of this might be about what you share with others and how you share with others. Not giving everything that you have to people. You see these two cups? this person is saving. Don't give everything you have, because then you lose yourself. But give enough to create and be aligned with others to, you know, be in community. Hopefully if we're in community, we're creating something, right? Even a sense of community, which is really goes a long way, y'all. So, you could be in the public eye, and that could be part of this hidden stuff, is like maybe you're really well known in your town, and so you have to like mask and hide parts of you. That could very much be part of this. Interestingly, the Empress here is also masked. And so, yeah, going back to be careful what you share with others, but definitely your creative energy is needed right now in the world. Okay. Spirit, let's clarify this Five of Swords, something new that will be beginning soon. Why is the Five of Swords here? Spirit, please clarify. Why is the Five of Swords here, Spirit? Please clarify. Okay. The Five of Swords is clarified by the Hermit, the Page of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like this tension is going to alleviate. I think this is about an opportunity for you to create within and create outside. And determining what energies go where. Going back to that feeling of potentially feeling dissatisfied or burnt out. And that may be where that stems from, is giving too much of yourself to everything, right? And you know, there is reflection here. There's going to be some sort of release intention with this Five of Swords. This could be an ego death. This very much could be an ego death that's in your future. But also coming up is being open to receiving all of this abundance. Okay. Last card. The lesson that you should learn now. The Nine of Wands. Why is the Nine of Wands here? Why is the Nine of Wands here? Okay, the Nine of Wands is clarified by the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Page of Cups. I feel like this is about vulnerability. People taking advantage of us, of you. I meant like when we're vulnerable, people can take advantage of us. And there's a need to heal this. and like a rebirth in a sense, right? Of new ways of giving to people. And, you know, I don't get a rebirth like the death card or the world or something like that, because this is the Nine of Wands. But, you know, this is about being close to the end of something that you feel very passionately about. And yeah, really being thoughtful of how the past has put burdens on you and how you want to move into the future with this abundance, lack of tension. You may want to, I mean, this could be about like working for yourself or, you know, something of that nature. You know, if something's not working for us, try something different. 3131 on the timer. Try something different. If you have gone through your whole life of things have just been a roller coaster, then try something different, or at least be open to that. It's also important to really be conscious, and I need to take this advice too, about vulnerability and what that really means and how we give and receive from others. I feel like you put your whole self into things and it creates a stalemate. So you may be feeling very exhausted right now and just kind of over life, but that's the message. So let's get the oracle message out for Gemini. Spirit, what is the oracle message? And like I said, if you're into plants and herbs, you'll love this deck. What is the oracle message for Gemini? What is the oracle message for Gemini? Spirit, what is the oracle message for Gemini? What message do you have? Okay. Elder, number 16. I don't know why my camera looks so fuzzy. I may have broken the lens again or something. I cannot afford a new phone right now, but bear with me and I'll hopefully be in a position where I can soon. Okay, Gemini, the Elder, number 16. This card is the Ancestor. Here we go. Elder. We know this word. We look to this figure for guidance. Elder is a crone plant. It is kind but rigid. Elder will not accept less than your whole striving full self. It will not be tolerant of your beliefs about your own shortcomings. It guides and opens. They are patient but not soft. Elder is the parent, guardian, grandparent, sibling who gives you the structure you need to survive and thrive. Elder is a strict mother, not the fun aunt. This plant ally is divinely wise with children and those of us who may need to be held like a child. Elder tirelessly gives this support. If your edges are frayed, if you are convalescing, or you simply need to feel small, quiet, and able to rebuild, Elder will show up and hold your hand. It will guide you and comfort you, but at times they will do so with tough love. Elder will ask that you listen to the truths you don't always want to hear. It will ask you to rest and rebuild yourself, then stand up and hold your head high. And you can. Elder believes in you. This old one, the wise one, Elder is known for the power to ward off evil, to create places of reverence where magic can be conducted. Elder knows what it means to build sacredness in lasting, meaningful relationships to self and to others. Just as you do with the elders in your life, you must always ask for their permission and their blessing. Let this ancient one stand over you, arms outstretched, to pull you up and lift your chin. So this very much could be about family or something like that. Maybe you feel the need to hide yourself in those ways, and but definitely some work here. Hopefully that resonates, Gemini. I thank you so much for being here. Please like and subscribe, leave a comment, send a message. Please support my channel and share this with people that it may resonate with or who may need this advice. So thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.